name is Peter Baumann and I graduated in 2013 with an MA in filmmaking. What attracted me to the Northern Film School was my friend who studied here before. He studied DOP, and I know him from Munich, and I wanted to do an MA in filmmaking, and I knew about the course through him, so I basically asked him if he would recommend it, and he did.
My name is Jen Gibb.
And my name is Zoe Blogg, and we graduated in 2014 in BA Honours Marketing.
Mood is our cafe. We offer cereal, we offer it in every shape and form. You can add different milks, different toppings.
We're trying to create a whole experience where you mix your own cereals, so we've got cereals over 100 from all around the world.
My name is Chris Welburn and I graduated in 2014 with a master's degree in sports coaching. There's been a direct correlation between what I learned on the MSc Sports Coaching and what I do in my current role with the FA. My postgraduate degree gave me some fantastic skills, notably my presentation skills. Delivering in front of people and the presentation skills that I developed at the university have really helped in my current role, what I do in day out.
My name is David Burnett and I graduated in 2015 with a master's degree in physiotherapy. I always loved people and I always had a passion for physiotherapy, and being able to come to Leeds Beckett and learn the necessary skills to be a physiotherapist has gotten me to where I am now. Coming from Canada, the NHS has an amazing reputation internationally, and Leeds Beckett connects directly with Leeds teaching hospitals and the NHS, so you're able to go on and get the practical skills on placements and as well as leading into the working world.
We both studied marketing at university. We met there, so we didn't know each other before. And the course actually helped us loads, didn't it?
Yeah, it helped us a lot. I think mainly third year helped us. We did course modules such as digital marketing, PR, which really taught us the skills we needed to contact other businesses, get them involved.
You got flown into LA and Hollywood, and for 1 week at least you were treated like a filmmaker. I got to meet lots of other filmmakers from all different kinds of schools from all over the world, so that was very interesting. I made lots of friends there. I was lucky that after I returned from Hollywood I got offers in Germany from big production companies. I'm now writing a TV series based on my idea, which I'm supposed to direct as well as a feature which I'm also supposed to be directing afterwards.
I have a real passion for developing people first and players second. The sports coaching degree was an opportunity to try and understand the who of coaching, so the people I was working with. I wanted to find out a little bit more about what I was coaching and ultimately how I was coaching.
My experience of studying in Leeds was amazing.
My biggest highlight at the course was shooting my MA film in Germany with an international crew.
There's so many opportunities. I used to volunteer with the uni. They give you so many things that you can do, and there's so much on offer.
They had elective placements, so it gave you some choice as to where you wanted to go and what you wanted to learn. So I went to Stoke Mandeville Hospital, and so I had that wonderful opportunity to learn from some of the best physiotherapists in the country.
Yeah, everyone's been willing to help us, and I think while we've learnt a lot on the journey, we've also had loads of fun as well.
2 years the course took me, but fantastic lecturers, great programme, and one that's really helped me in my career.
Having that NHS experience and taking that home, if I was to go home, would be absolutely amazing.
So yeah, it's been a good journey.
Chair of the Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, graduands and guests. As Secretary and Registrar, it is my great pleasure to open today's formal proceedings. I would like to call upon David Lowen, Chair of our Board of Governors, to address us.
Vice-Chancellor, graduands, distinguished guests, friends of the University, welcome. As Chair of the Board of Governors, I carry out a range of duties, some important, some difficult, but none of them boring. And some, like this, are an honour and a privilege. It is wonderful to share with you all this moment of joy and success. Graduands, I'm under no illusion as to the time, sacrifice, and sheer commitment you have demonstrated. You have shown great tenacity, you set a goal, and you achieved it. You are entitled to feel very, very proud. Great results are down to hard work, steadfast determination, resilience, and yes, luck. But it is amazing that the harder you work, the luckier you get. You now have a degree. You have incredible memories, including this degree day. You have friendships which will remain with you for your life. Take time to savour and capture this moment. I thank and congratulate the outstanding educators, mentors, advisors, and staff of this university for their dedication in advancing your studies. During these awards, we expect, and indeed encourage, loud cheering and clapping, because today is a celebration for us all. So first, let me ask all graduands to show their appreciation to their guests for their encouragement, love, and support. Graduands, please stand. Face your guests, and now applaud them. Thank you. Now, please stay standing. Now, guests, it is your chance to applaud our exceptional achievers, your exceptional achievers. Please stand, turn to face them, and show them how proud you are today. Thank you. Save a bit for later. Now, all please be seated. Finally, graduands, let your studies and your successes here give you confidence to achieve your ambitions. To all in the School of Education and Childhood, I wish you good luck and great fortune. Congratulations to you all, and thank you.
I now welcome Professor Susan Price, Vice-Chancellor of our university, to address us.
Chair of the Board of Governors, graduands and guests. First of all, may I echo our Chair's comments and extend a very warm welcome to you all today to your graduation ceremony here at Leeds Beckett University. This is a very special day for those of you about to graduate, as well as for all those who've supported you throughout your journey here. I would like to add my personal thanks to all our graduates for the richness you've brought to our university during your time with us. A university is nothing without its students and its staff, so thank you for making our university all that it is today. As you look back over your time here, I hope you share the same sense of pride and achievement that my colleagues and I feel for you today. And as you reminisce, I hope you can pick out some things that make this university a very special place. For me, this list of things is quite long, and I know you're all patiently waiting for your moment to cross the stage. So I'll just pick out some of the highlights from the past year. We have continued to build our international profile and extend our reach overseas, with delegations to India and to China, where we met senior figures and celebrated their successes with our graduates in those countries. The reputation of research at our university continues to grow, and we demonstrated high levels of achievement and progress in a range of areas in the Research Excellence Framework, which is used to assess university research activity every 6 years. In fact, we launched our 4th research institute, focused on retail, just a couple of months ago. We've celebrated the professorial inaugural lectures of 8 new professors: Alan Simpson, Alex Nunn, David Carlos, David Johnston, Martin Sami, Simon Gardner, Sue Backhouse, and Teresa Stopani. We have attracted a range of well-known names to our university this year as part of our programme of guest speakers, including Colin Byrne, CEO of global PR firm Weber Shandwick, Irish restaurateur and Great British Menu judge Oliver Payton, and sporting legend Derek Redmond. Our popular speaker programme grows year on year and demonstrates the range and the calibre of our connections and our commitment to having an impact on our community and beyond. We retained the annual Varsity Trophy for the 10th consecutive year in a day of contests against the University of Leeds. And we're very proud of our Customer Service Excellence accreditation achieved in 2013. We remain the only UK university to hold both this and the Investors in People Gold standard, demonstrating the value we place on our students, colleagues, and partners. We were also recognised in the Stonewall Workplace Equality Index at number 51 this year, a rise of 117 places since last year, showing our continued commitment to the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender agenda. These are just a handful of achievements during the last 12 months. We always take a keen interest in the achievements of our graduates. Our role during your learning journey has been to open your minds to new opportunities, to inspire you, and to equip you with the skills and the confidence you need to pursue your ambitions. You all have dreams you want to follow, aspirations you aim to realise. We wish you the very best of luck with your future goals. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed your time with us and that it's been an experience you will treasure for life. And remember, your relationship with our university doesn't stop when you graduate. We hope you'll keep in touch with us throughout your career, perhaps through further study, or through our alumni network of former students. Nothing will make us prouder than hearing about your continued success. These are the final graduations I will preside over before I retire in August, so they will always be particularly special to me. It has been a great honour to be Vice-Chancellor of this exceptional university. Congratulations once again, and I hope you enjoy your special day.
I now invite James Starnes, Vice President Education of the Students' Union, to speak on behalf of all graduating students.
Chair of the Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, members of the university community, graduates and guests. As a fellow Leeds Beckett student, it gives me great pleasure to speak to you on behalf of the Students' Union. Today is a day of celebration. Today, you get to breathe a sigh of relief. Today, years of hard work have finally paid off, and we'd like to give you all huge congratulations for getting this far. As important as it is to celebrate our academic achievement, we also guarantee there are other memories and experiences that we have gained as a Leeds Beckett student that will stay with us forever. The Leeds Beckett experience is something that will continue to unify us all, but in our own unique way. We all remember that one crystallising moment where you could have walked away. I'm sure it's come to mind right now. That bit of bad news, that endless night in the library. That moment you could have given up, but you didn't. You made it through, you got through to the end, and we all made it. We got through with the help from amazing people, be it the many members of staff at the university, the lecturers, your personal tutors, the library staff, and many more, not to forget your own sheer determination. You met some wonderful people along your journey. You met them at societies, in your lectures, even the bars and cafes on campus. You met amazing people from all over the country and even the world. You've made a network of incredible people that you'll call on for the rest of your life. Trust them. Embrace them, value them. You all shared in this experience of Leeds Beckett life, so celebrate these people as they celebrate you today. All of this has given you the skills and prepared you for life after Leeds Beckett. You are ready for the world. You've exceeded and conquered one of your biggest challenges. You will make some mistakes, but you'll make beautiful mistakes. You are equipped to get through them and to learn from them, and to continue to grow and be the most amazing people you can be. I'll leave you now with a quote from the esteemed Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the one who will decide where to go. Thank you.
I now invite Dr. John Minton, Dean and Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the Carnegie Faculty, to address us.
Chair of the Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, guests, and most importantly, graduands. What a year it's been for the School of Education and Childhood. As Dean and Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the Carnegie Faculty, I'm very proud to be able to stand here today to celebrate your achievements with you. And again, I'm sure that you are keen to cross the stage yourselves, so I will just share a few of the highlights. Once again, we attracted some top names to our University Carnegie Conversations public engagement series. National Union of Teachers General Secretary Christine Blower gave the annual Wilfrid Mercer public lecture entitled Standing Up for Education. In recognition of the City of Leeds Training College's first female vice principal and feminist, Wilfrid Mercer. The environment for education is currently a challenging one, with significant and profound change. And it's a challenge that the Carnegie Faculty and the School of Education and Childhood have risen to. 97% of our primary education graduates, undergraduate and postgraduate, are already in a job. The initial teacher education in Carnegie has recently had a monitoring inspection from Ofsted for our phonics provision, and we were rated as good. We continue to develop highly valued partnerships in the region as we meet the needs of the new initial teacher education landscape, working with partners in the sector to train our new generation of teachers. In fact, we have graduands from some of these partners with us today. A particular welcome to you, your friends and your families. We're developing new academic partnerships with schools in the region who want to develop their research. And through research projects, such as the one we already have with schools in South Leeds. Staff in the school are engaged in truly world-class research, underpinning the learning and teaching at both undergraduate and postgraduate level. In the recent Research Excellence Framework, much of our submission was judged to be of international significance. You can be rightly proud of your school as you graduate today, as proud as we are of you. Our research and enterprise has real impact in the world of education, and here are but a couple of examples that I could have spoken about today. Research carried out by one of our education and child academics has shown that non-English speaking school pupils are learning even when silent. Dr. Carolyn Bly shared the findings from her investigations into what is known as the silent period. From the perspective of young children, in her recent book, The Silent Experiences of Young Bilingual Learners. And this important work aims to improve the way we teach English as an additional language to young children, an area some of you will be working in the near future. The School of Education hosts the Carnegie Leaders in Learning Unit, which provides CPD for middle and senior leadership in schools in our region. And Nick Mitchell, Principal Consultant in Carnegie Leaders in Learning, has led our high-profile Erasmus project, working with 6 European universities to develop, share special educational needs materials across Europe. Earlier in the year, I had the privilege to meet staff from these universities when they visited Leeds. It's truly inspiring. The research and enterprise that has underpinned your learning in the school will give you greater depth of understanding in your chosen field and will help to provide you with the tools to go on to become the great educators of our future generations. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognise our partners, including placement partners, sponsors, and some of whom have provided prizes that you'll hear announced as the students cross the stage today. Thank you very much for your invaluable experiences and opportunities that you provided our students with. Whatever your future ambitions, I will look back on the success of the past year. I know you are going to achieve whatever you put your minds to. We have a fantastic School of Education and Childhood, and I look forward to hearing about these achievements from you all in the future. And finally, before you come across the stage to collect your awards, here are a few comments from some of your fellow graduating students about their times at Leeds Beckett. Thank you.
Being on this course has given me the opportunity to develop and build some fantastic friendships. I think that's a really important part of this course because you do spend a lot of time with your course mates.
The great thing about this course is working with real clients, working with real briefs and managing a team so that you are actually going to get the overall end goal.
The course itself is really practical. It has the creativity of the entertainment world, but with this management business base, which I think hand in hand really equipped students for the outside world.
Headingley campus is a beautiful place to study. The buildings here are very picturesque, and on the campus itself is all the sporting facilities that you could ever really require as being a student.
With this particular course, we were thrown right in the deep end with dealing with clients, dealing with how to create strategic marketing plans, and that really did help.
During my final year, I've worked on a consultancy project for the Tetley, which is a contemporary art space in Leeds. Working with this real life client has been really beneficial to our group and what we've achieved, and really understanding all the challenges of a real life work environment.
I know that some things that I've learned at uni I've then been able to test in the classroom, because I think there's only so much you can learn at uni before you need to have that experience of doing it in the real world. So in that sense, I think it's been the perfect balance of academic and practical learning.
I'm aspiring to be an officer in the Royal Air Force, and I feel that the university here has really well equipped me for that, really with three main things. It's offered me a huge variety of sports, and it's also offered me the chance to be studying with like-for-like students who all have a similar sort of focus, and also it's offered me the chance to be able to live on a campus, of which I enjoy that atmosphere and close-knit environment, which is something which I feel that I'll be able to continue to enjoy through life in the services.
I now invite Dr. Marie-Odile Leconte, Associate Dean, to present graduates from the School of Education and Childhood.
Chair of the Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present graduates to the following awards. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education Childhood Studies, I present Nasish Amin. For the award of Advanced Diploma Special Educational Needs, I present Eileen Burke. Joanne Clark. Melanie Clegg. Caroline Embere. Susan Faye Farry. Helen Hayes. Caroline Wilson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Childhood in the Early Years, I present Abigail Agiyekum. Shenna Andrews. Alison Boulding. Gloria Chikwiriro. Rebecca Litham. Hannah Lucas. Amy McCann. Hannah Morton. Annalisa Radcliffe. Angela Wild. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Childhood Studies, I present Shami Hamed. Nadia Hakhtar. Sumaya Badat. Musamed Begoum. Laura Canadine. Sarah Cathro. Demi Creighton. Zainab Dalal. Olivia Downs, Shabana Farouk, I'm also pleased to present the winner of the Dean's Prize for Childhood Studies, Jade Fawcett. Sophie Fiddler, Kerry Forster, Olivia Gibson, Charlotte Gooden, Laura Griffin, Pollyanna Hansen, Samantha Harrop, Oslim Hazar, Daisy Hobbs, Emily Hood, Nibaha Hussain, Laura Hutchinson, Taylor Yankovic, Catherine Jarvis, Kirsty Jeffries, Rachel Jones, Ernest Josie, Sarah Keegan, Frances Layfield, Daniel Legg, Amy Livers, Jennifer Lovelady, Jessica Marriott, Sean McDermott, Rebecca Morris, Robin Newton, Shada Nicholson, Annie Nurse, Killy Ossett, Phoebe Barker, Aliza Parvin, Bethany Pilkington, Victoria Pippard, Lauren Powell, Saoirse Pry, Leonora Robinson, Amy Rowles, Chloe Rawson, I am pleased to present the winner of the Dean's Prize for Childhood Studies, Anna Saunders. Saba Shafkat, Holly Shaw, Lily Smith, Martin Stables, Sumia Sultana, Emily Turner, Amelia Walsh, Judy Lee Watts, Chloe Wells, Amy Wilcock, Amy Wilkes, Emily Williams, Victoria Williams, Francesca Williamson, Rihanna Wilson, Helena Winter, Anissa Yazin, Farah Youssef, for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Early Childhood Education, I present Sophie Goddard, Emma Holgate, Neela Mahmood, Sophie Pilkington, Amy Wall, Rosie Wilkinson, for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Early Childhood Education, leading to the award of Qualified Teacher status, I present Charlotte Harcher, Carla Atkins, Sophie Orte, Emily Jane Barker, Nicola Baum, Gemma Bellaby, Murphy Bettany, Amelia Brash, Neil Briggs, Melissa Brooke, Emma Brown, Georgina Brown, Danielle Birkinshaw, Charlotte Camp, Emily Chamberlain, Chris Coughlin, Susan Coleman, Rachel Cromack, Monique Dagier, Anna Darrington, Rachel Davis, Laura Davis, Jessica Dean, Rebecca Dean, Ashley Douglas, Katie Douglas, Melissa G, Catherine Gent, Bethany Glaves, Sarah Haley, Lisa Hewitt, Catherine Hodgson, Bethany Hume, Mubashara Hussain, Kate Jeffrey, Sophie Johnson, Hannah Ledlow, Samantha Layton, Sean Lumsden, Shani Mallinson, Kelly Martin, Ruby Mason, Victoria Mason, Alicia McTavish, Hannah Morris, Kamara Mosi, Rachel Oliphant, Wendy Parker, Faith Barkin, Victoria Quinn, Kirsty Reynolds, Katie Richardson, Zoe Robb, Sarah Robertson, Sophie Robertson, Ellie Robinson, Leah Robinson, I am also pleased to present the winner of the Dean's Prize for Early Childhood Education, Tony Robinson. Amy Rudman, Louise Russell, Sushana Sandel, Jennifer Scarf, Abby Sheldon, Katie Skinner, Charlotte Smith, Rosalind Smith, Laura Snellgrove, Sophie Tarmy, Kiana Timbrell, Olivia van Loven, Charlotte Wadsworth, Lizzie Watts, Kirsty Wild, Jessica Wood, now for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Education Studies, I present Leila Balf, Rose Banks, Alice Bolton, Charlotte Brooks, Alexander Bulmer, Carla Birkinshaw, Catherine Butler, Louise Calder, Jasmine Costello, Tyne Courtney, Melissa Crossley, Lily Dalmedo, Lucy Durant, Abby Franklin, Daniel Jill, Naomi Glithero, Graham Haley, Josh Hardy, Claudia Hastings, Carla Hilton, Shelby Hurst, Eleanor Hissett, Brian Horsfield, I'm also pleased to present the winner of the Dean's Prize for Education Studies, Nicola Hughes. Sage Hussain, Georgina Kenny, Hannah Kidd, More Blessing Makuve, Brenna McHugh, Oliver Merson, Holly Muir, Dina Murray, Rebecca Neal, Ben Oliver Robinson, Henry Percival, Zinnia Phillips, Lauren Roberts, Jen Robbins, Chloe Robinson, Megan Stanley, Sophie Stone, Gabrielle Talib, Benjamin Walker, Bethan Wheeler, Hannah Williams, for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education, I present Vincent Doran, for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Primary Education, leading to the award of Qualified Teacher Status, I present Kumar Ali. Megan Allen, Charlotte Atkinson, Paul Attrill, Charlotte Bamford, Jennifer Battle, Aisha B, Rizwana Bibi, Rachel Blacker, Sally Blakely, Ruben Blankley Woods, Sophie Ball, Samantha Bray, Victoria Bryce. Charlotte Beckett. Natalie Burgoyne. Katie Butterworth. Matthew Byrne. Lisa Kearney. William Colbert. Olivia Carter. Thomas Cascarina. Hannah Carley. Fong Ye Chong. Holly Churchman. Lucy Clark. Holly Clark. Zoe Clark. Cara Collin. Emily Cooper. Megan Cope. Victoria Cottrell. Luke Dale. Emily Dalton. Christopher Davey. Matilda Densley. Sophie Derricks. Kate Diamond. Catherine Doyle. Matthew Elliott. Sally Evison. Eleanor Forrester. Hannah Forshaw. Helena Garthright. Rebecca Gaskell. Pavita Gill. Camilla Gillespie. Chelsea Gillingham. Kate Klug. Hannah Goff. Katie Grinnell. Abigail Greenhill. Rachel Grelier. Kate Griffith. Georgina Guttridge. Christopher Hall. I am also pleased to present the winner of the Dean's Prize for Primary Education, Sarah Hall. Michael Hallows. Lydia Hamblin. Fern Hampson. Rebecca Harding. Sarah Hargreaves. Samantha Harnell, Kerry Hayes, William Haynes, Lauren Hield, Verity Hemingway, Hermione Henry, Richard Hewitt, Catherine Hickey, Lauren Hickey, Jodie Holden, Sarah Holmes, Daniel Hughes, Lucy Hulley, Harriet Hines-Taylor, Samantha Jackson, Hannah Jenkins, Luke Kelly, Aisha Khatun, Leah Kirk, Megan Lambert, Melissa Large, Nicholas Lee Isted, Sophie Leosidis, Naomi Liddy, Brooke Lister, Josh Longson, Thomas Lyon, Callan McKeon, Katrina MacLeod, Rebecca McGill, Shamsa Mahmood, Stephanie Mathers, Daniel Moore, Neve McEwen, Harry McLean, Emily McNulty, Jessica Millard, Hannah Moore, Rhea Moore, Victoria Morrish, Katie Mountain, Hannah McCock, Rhys Myers, Emily Natras, Joanne Nicholson, Joseph Niland, Hannah Node, Amy O'Dowd, Chloe O'Dwyer, Samantha Palmer, Holly Parkington, Josephine Parsons, Hannah Pickering, Emily Plasto, Elizabeth Poole, Chuck Poole, Jessica Pott, Ashley Poulter, Sophie Parley, Hayley Prescott, Kate Pritchard, Jamie Pugh, Caroline Ray, Danielle Reynolds, Paul Richardson, Claire Robinson, Gurpreet Ruprai, Amy Rosier, Thomas Ruddock, Kate Rothman, Jessica Russell, Emily Ryan, Lucy Ryan, Erin Shaw, Fraser Simpkins, Brooke Sketchley, Isabel Smith, Katie Smith, Luke Smith, Sally Smith, Emily Still, Laura Stocco, Aisha Stones, Chloe Street, Liberty Taylor, Kaylee Taylor-White, Emily Thompson, Mary Togger, Thomas Trower, Laura Tweed, Charlotte Upton, Amy Benier, Henry Verrees, Francesca Wine, Imogen Walker, Annabelle Ward, Lauren Wardle, Amy Williams, Charlotte Williams, Emily Williamson, Catherine Wolanski, Rebecca Wood, Nicholas Wooten, Jordana Worthington, Amelia Wright, Georgia Young, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Academic Practice, I present Christopher Brennan, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Early Childhood Education leading to Qualified Teacher Status, I present Sarah Arnold, Amy Ashton, Vanessa Blackburn, Tiana da Costa, Teresa Fure, Sarah Hammond, Jessica Haynes, Katie Lum, Nicola Sowden, Danielle Taylor, Catherine Todd, Rachel Walker, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Early Years leading to Early Years Teacher Status, I present Philippa Ashley, Natalie Linnington, Noreen McBull, Kirsty Phillip, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Education, I present Ashley Barwick, Emma Cairns, Zoe Cooper, James Komisky, Moya Dawson, Helen Durnian, Claire Onsby, Stephanie Johnson, Sarah Legender, Danielle List, Paul Alone, Emma Relton, Charlotte Rigg, Casey Wade, Caroline Ward, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Primary Education leading to the award of Qualified Teacher Status, I present Michael Allen, Lindsay Amis, Hannah Ball, Anifa Bashir, Danielle Bardry, Sidonie Carter, Anna Edwards, Sally Fitchett, Michael Foskett, Siobhan Lucy, Victoria Launders, Christopher McCrae, Judith Meadows, Sean Morrell, Emma Nutting. Arnold Restrick. Atia Rashid. Antigone Vasiliou. Philip Waterworth. Helen Young. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate School-Based Training, I present Rebecca Barker. Sarah Boardman. Lucy Boyle. Jenna Carr. Danielle Shaffi. Katie Cogswell. Benjamin Cross. Paul Davies. Kate Fife. Laura Grinnell. Joshua Gregory. Ashley Holmes. Abby Houston. Liam Johnson. Scott Jourdain. Rebecca Keeley. Kelly Lancashire. Nia Lloyd. Michaela Lockett. Adam Maxson. Zoe Martin. Trevor Matthews. Leo McConvey. Lynn Milburn. Amy Kate Newsom. Amy Newton. Sophie Nicholson. Victoria Sella. Naomi Shaw. Katie Smith. Louise Smith. Rebecca Smith. Joe Starkey. Kay Stott. Emma Stringfellow. Sobia Taj. Rebecca Turner. Catherine Watson. Nicola Warham Lewis. Hannah White. Robert Wynne. Mariam Yassir. Now, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Secondary Physical Education, leading to the award of Qualified Teacher Status, I present Danielle Walters. And for the award of Postgraduate Certificate Special Education Needs Coordination, I present Lindsay Botten. Claire Doyle, Miriam Fairchild, Leah Gray, Evan Harrop, Catherine Esket, Gemma Holm, for the award of Postgraduate Certificate with Recommendation for Qualified Teacher Status, I present Faye Allen. Poppy Bertola. I am also pleased to present the winner of the Dean's Prize for Outstanding Achievement on Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Alec Rossbauer. Melanie Broadbent. Laura Charlton. Emma Donnelly. Gary Dow. Rose Edwards. Robert Ellis. Kelsey Louise Gibson. Chelsea Gledhill. Charlotte Goodhall. Matthew Grieve. Jenna Guy. Mia Hall. Dean Ebenstall. Stephanie Hopkins. Jessica King. Natalie Kless. Stephanie Leach. Heather Malcolm. Dominic Marwood. Jennifer Metcalf. Matthew Nicholson. Ricky O'Sullivan. Katie Plale. Hazel Priest. Stuart Smith. Benjamin Strickland Taylor. Christopher Vine. Now for the award of Master of Arts Childhood Studies and Early Years, I present Fiona Cross. Javira Ashmi. Kulveer Kaur. For the award of Master of Arts Early Years, I present Sharon Longman. For the award of Master of Arts Education with Special Education Needs, I present Alison Boom. Amanda Gale Dudley. For the award of Master of Science, Leadership and Management, I present Deborah Augustine. Catherine Cafferkey. Samantha Hepworth. Alan Little. For the award of Master of Arts, Leadership and Management in Education, I present Esther Ajimote. I now invite Professor Andrew Slade to present Research Awards for the School of Education and Childhood.
The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to candidates who have pursued a programme of individual research leading to work of publishable quality. Each candidate will have written a substantial thesis and have been examined by a panel of experts at a viva voce examination. For the thesis entitled Multiple Perspectives of Play in a Reception Class, Exploring Insider Meanings, Elizabeth's research used video recordings of play to elicit the perspectives of children, parents, and teachers, and offers insights into respectful engagement with young children as research participants. The study revealed play as complex creative activity and proposed some tensions associated with its positioning as a vehicle for predetermined learning outcomes. I present Dr. Elizabeth Chesworth. For the thesis entitled Black Women Leaders in Early Years Education, Sharon's research explores the career experiences of black women leaders within the early years sector. Their approaches to the barriers and constraints in early years leadership have been analysed through the lens of critical race theory and black feminism. The study reveals rich counterstories that draw upon their lived realities, enabling their voice to engage in a critical racialised dialogue. I present Dr. Sharon Curtis. For the thesis entitled The Stories of Black Children in Reception Classes, a Critical Race Perspective on Race and Racism in Early Years Education, Georgina's research on critical race theory is used as a lens through which to examine how young black children's experiences in early education are framed by policy and pedagogy. The thesis argues that colourblind interpretations of race equality contribute to the racialisation of black children through institutional and personal practices. I present Dr. Georgina Houston. For the thesis, Problem-Based Learning in Initial Teacher Education, the Construction and Adaptation of Professional Identity, Graham's research aimed to investigate the ways that professional identity was constructed and deconstructed throughout the educational life of a student teacher. Problem-based learning was seen to act as an organising structure that can, in the safe, critical and supportive environment, promote a collaborative, critical and reflective professional identity. I present Dr. Graham Parton. For the thesis titled, The Impact of Sure Start Children's Centres on Social Capital and Exclusion, Andrea's research evidences the influence of children's centres on increasing social inclusion and capital for parents. Through sustained social exchange in a space that holds value for the child and the parent centres appear to influence individual behaviour. This holds potential for interrupting the reproduction of social disadvantage. I present Dr. Andrea Richardson. For the thesis is entitled, Becoming a Teacher, Black Minority Ethnic Student Teachers' Experiences of Initial Teacher Education and Training. Anila's research provides a critical race theory perspective of how race, gender policies, practices and discourses in initial teacher education and training in England shape the experience of becoming a teacher for a cohort of black minority ethnic undergraduate student teachers. I present Dr. Anila Sheikh. A professional doctorate in education is awarded to candidates who have investigated or critically studied an approved topic or topics focused on education and professional practice, which makes a significant contribution to practice and or knowledge. Each candidate will have written a thesis examined by a panel of experts at a viva voce examination. For the thesis entitled Institutional Habitus and Educational Outcomes of Looked After Children, Complexities and Paradoxes. Gary's research used an innovative approach to expose the complex reasons behind the lower achievement of children in care. His findings challenge the prevailing thinking and suggest that current measures of progress are inappropriate and should be reconsidered. I present Dr. Gary Walker. Chair of the Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, the names of the students graduating in absentia are recorded in the programme. That concludes the presentation of awards for the School of Education and Childhood.
I now invite Professor Susan Price, Vice-Chancellor, to confer your awards. Graduates, will you all please stand?
By the power vested in me by virtue of my office, I now formally confer your awards and welcome you as graduates of Leeds Beckett University. Congratulations.
Before we close, please join me in thanking all those who've contributed to the organisation of the ceremony this morning and to the Black Dyke Band. Chair of the Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, graduates and guests, I now declare the formal proceedings closed. Please all now rise for the academic procession and remain standing until the procession has left the hall.